Hello everyone, my name is Karen Baskett and I'm thrilled that you joined me today for another episode in a series of videos that I'm calling Why Ayurveda? Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what Maharishi Ayurveda is and how it differs. You may be new to Ayurveda, so I want to give you a little bit of an explanation there. And then I also want to share with you some of my personal stories of how Ayurvedic therapies that I've been able to integrate into my life have really made a huge impact on my mental and physical health. My goal in sharing these stories with you today is that it'll excite you and get you curious about the ways that Ayurveda could potentially help you in your life. And I'm hoping that you'll take that next step and book your very first Ayurvedic assessment with me. So, Maharishi Ayurveda is an ancient system of medicine that comes from India, and it takes into account your mind, your body, your behaviors, the foods that you eat, as well as your environment, where you live. All of those things can have a huge impact on your health. Maharishi Ayurveda is also consciousness-based, which means that we believe in the power of meditation to bring balance to both the mind and the body. So it's an integrated approach to health. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about 3 of the recommendations and therapies that I've integrated into my life that have made a huge difference. The very first one is drinking warm water with lemon right when I wake up in the morning. First, I should tell you that prior to finding Ayurveda, had a pretty intense addiction to Starbucks iced tea lemonades. They're like my favorite thing. And so I eliminated those, and which in Ayurveda is a big deal. They believe that cold drinks really put out the digestive fire that is responsible for digesting the food that we eat and bringing nutrients into our body. So the idea there is that when we drink cold drinks, that the coldness, the temperature of that water, of the ice water that we ingest, actually, just like putting water onto a fire, is going to put that fire out, and eventually it can cause more problems. So I've started drinking warm water in the mornings right when I wake up, and I squeeze a little bit of lemon into it. And I find that it does so much good for my energy levels. It's also bringing some weight loss for me, which is an added bonus. And I also notice that my eliminations in the morning are much more complete. And I've discovered in my studies that it's because that warm lemon water has an immediate effect on your liver. And your liver is responsible for filtering a lot of the nutrients out of the foods and the beverages that we drink. And so when we drink warm water with lemon, it immediately opens up the liver and flushes a lot of the toxins out. So I found that it's brought me immediate energy in the morning, and has made my digestion a lot stronger. The second therapy that I've integrated into my routine is the use of a tongue scraper. Now, I had never heard of tongue scraping before I found Ayurveda. And in fact, I brought my tongue scraper here. Don't worry, it's clean. I brought my tongue scraper here so you could see it has a little case that it comes in. And it's a upside down, it looks like kind of like a horseshoe shape. It has 2 little handles on it. And you just squeeze it and you put it inside your mouth, right on your tongue, and you just gently press and scrape. And you do it a couple times. I kind of go along the sides of my tongue as well. And the reason why this is recommended in Ayurveda is because it allows you to access the very first point of your digestion, which happens right in your mouth. And so when you are scraping your tongue, you'll discover that there's material on your tongue in the morning when you wake up, especially if your physiology is out of balance. So what I started to notice is the foods that I ate that didn't agree with me, such as dairy, fried foods, processed foods. The next morning after I ate those foods, I would discover that there was a white sort of cakey, pasty substance on my tongue. And now that I know better, I'm realizing that that is something called ama on my tongue, which is undigested food, and it's toxic to our system. So when I was eating dairy or processed or fried foods, that ama was being created in my body because I wasn't digesting my food properly, and it was causing heaviness in my thoughts, heaviness in my body. And so now that I've been tongue scraping every day, I have a much better realization of how the foods I'm eating are affecting my body. I can see it literally right on my tongue. And I find that it helps me avoid those foods when I'm tempted to eat them in the future, right? I sort of have this understanding of how it's going to affect my body because I can literally see it right on my tongue every morning when I go to brush my teeth. So tongue scraping is the second thing that I've integrated. The third recommendation that is a requirement for all of us Maharishi Ayurvedic practitioners is transcendental meditation. It's TM for short. And transcendental meditation is a way for us to digest the stress better that we encounter, all of us encounter in our lives. High levels of stress, as we all know, is shown to increase levels of heart disease and strokes and all kinds of things that we know can be dangerous to our bodies and to our health. So transcendental meditation is a way for us to lower the stress levels daily in our body. It allows the toxins that build up in our system to be flushed out more readily. And most importantly, it's supported by evidence-based scientific experiments to show the positive effects on the body just from meditating twice a day for 20 minutes. So for me, it's been the warm water with lemon, the scraping of my tongue every morning, and meditating twice a day for 20 minutes using transcendental meditation techniques have really enormously helped me. It's taken the heat out of my system, helps me sleep better. I find that my elimination is more thorough. I am filled with more energy than I was before. And overall, I can sense that this is something that my body has been needing for a very long time. So that being said, I hope that this has shown you the benefits of Ayurvedic therapies, specifically Maharishi Ayurvedic recommendations. I really hope that this has gotten you excited about the potential of what Ayurveda can do for you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks for watching.